Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Andy Cohen doesn't want Kyle Richards to ever leave RHOBH. Not only is she one of the longest running housewives, but Kyle Richards is the only OG member of RHOBH still on the show. The reality star recently, though, explained that there was a time where she wanted to leave the show. Read on to find out how Bravo's go-to guy, Andy Cohen, responded to her news. Andy Cohen is rooting for Kyle Richards. Andy recently spoke about Kyle's future with RHOBH, telling her to retire. I mean, I always hope she'll stay, Cohen shared. I think she lets people in. He went on to say that Kyle has successfully been fans' eyes into the true Beverly Hills lifestyle. It's not that surprising that Andy has this stance on her staying, given the fact that the two have been friends for years. Not only do they have great on-screen moments during RHOBH reunions, but they've consistently been pictured together outside of work. Why did Kyle want to leave RHOBH? Cohen's comments are coming after Kyle admitted that she was wary of coming back to the series. Season 14 of RHOBH is coming soon, and that's the season she's contemplating sitting out for. The reason behind her unsureness is because she didn't want to deal with all of the added hate amid this hard time in her life. Richards has been dealing with her separation from Mauricio Umansky, who she's been married to for almost 30 years. The reality TV star is also grieving following the death of her friend Lorraine Shea, who died back in 2022. Kyle didn't want the inevitable negative comments from angry viewers on top of what she's already going through. Richards also mentioned that she didn't feel 100% supported by her co-stars. This is in reference to the major fallout she had with both Sutton Stracke and Dorrit Kemsley in the season prior. Fans are torn on Kyle's RHOBH future. It's clear how Andy feels about the idea of Kyle staying on the show until its eventual finale. However, the opinions of the show's loyal viewers don't have the same unanimous take. In a Reddit thread, fans shared their opinions on whether or not they want her to leave the show. The overall reaction was split down the middle. Some people are convinced that Richards is the glue that's been keeping the show together all this time. Kyle is the only link to this show's better days, one fan wrote. Another person agreed and said the show would not survive without her. Others countered with their belief that her performance on the show has been dwindling and that it's time for someone else to take her place. One viewer said, "I think it would be an improvement if Kyle left the show," with another adding that, "I'll actually watch the show again if she leaves." When you think of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, there's one face that instantly comes to mind. Not just the diamonds, the designer bags, or the jaw-dropping drama, but the woman who has been there since day one, holding the diamond through every single cast shakeup and plot twist. Kyle Richards. From season 1's dinner party from hell to this season's whispers about her marriage, Kyle has been the quiet force and sometimes reluctant lightning rod who keeps the whole machine running. And if Bravo head honcho Andy Cohen has anything to say about it, she's never leaving. In fact, sources say Andy has made it very clear, both on and off camera, that in his eyes, Kyle is the heart of RHOBH. Losing her would be like filming Vanderpump Rules without Tom Sandoval's chaos or Below Deck without Captain Lee's salty wisdom. The show might still exist, but it wouldn't feel the same. The Diamond Queen's staying power. Kyle Richards has been a housewife for over a decade, a rare feat in the Bravo universe, where women often come and go faster than you can say, "You stole my goddamn house." Not only has she weathered the revolving door of castmates, but she's also managed to stay relevant, likable, and, perhaps most importantly, relatable. Unlike some housewives who lean so far into manufactured drama that viewers can see the production scenes, Kyle balances the real and the performative. She lets the camera see her messy family moments, her raw heartbreak, and her unfiltered tears, but she also knows when to give us a perfect shady confessional look or a wine-throwing quip. This spiel is one of the reasons Andy reportedly sees her as irreplaceable. Kyle is the anchor, an insider close to production explained. She's the one who connects the old guard to the new cast members. Viewers trust her, even when they don't agree with her, and she knows how to play the soft spot for Kyle. Anyone who watches Watch What Happens Live knows that Andy has favorites, even if he pretends otherwise. And while he's often teased Kyle for her dramatic moments or occasional hypocrisy, it's no secret he respects her. Behind the scenes, Andy is said to be fiercely protective of her. During one particularly tense season when rumors swirled that Kyle might take a break from filming, Andy allegedly made personal calls to assure her the network had her back. Kyle is not just a cast member, she's part of the Bravo family, another source shared. Andy has known her for so long, he doesn't just see her as talent. He sees her as someone who understands how reality TV works better than almost anyone else. It's also worth noting that Kyle's longevity isn't just good for Bravo emotionally, it's good for business. She draws in longtime viewers who have been following her storylines since season 1 and makes them feel invested in the RHOBH universe. That kind of loyalty is rare in the fickle world of reality TV. The threat of a future without Kyle. The very idea of RHOBH without Kyle sends a shiver down the spines of both producers and fans. While other housewives have come and gone, Lisa Vanderpump, Lisa Rinna, Camille Grammer, and Denise Richards all left their marks, Kyle's absence would leave a gaping hole in the show's DNA. Without her, there's no connective tissue linking the early seasons to the present. No more sisterly spats with Kim or Kathy. No more fashion show meltdowns at New York Fashion Week. No more quiet but cutting shade delivered from behind a designer clutch. Fans have even speculated online that if Kyle were ever to walk away, it could trigger a domino effect, with other veteran cast members following suit, leaving the show in the hands of a completely new group that might not be able to carry the same weight. Kyle's life, ratings gold. Another reason Andy Cohen reportedly wants to keep Kyle around forever? Her real life has a way of delivering storylines the producers couldn't script if they tried. The past few seasons alone have given us her strained relationship with Kathy Hilton, emotional moments with her daughters leaving home, the shifting dynamics in her marriage to Mauricio Umansky, and the shocking rumors of a romance with country singer Morgan Wade. These aren't just reality TV tidbits, they're headlines. Every time a Kyle storyline heats up, it fuels online chatter, brings in tabloid coverage, and drives new viewers to the show. From a network perspective, she's a walking, talking PR machine. How Andy keeps his diamond holder happy. So how does Andy make sure Kyle stays loyal to Bravo? Insiders hint that it's a mix of respect, negotiation, and knowing when to give her space. While some housewives are pushed into heightened drama or forced to confront certain storylines, Kyle reportedly has more input into her narratives. She's not immune to messy moments, but production gives her room to navigate them her way. And then there's the financial side. As one of the longest-running housewives, Kyle's salary per season has steadily increased. Rumor has it she's now among the top earners across the entire franchise. Add to that her lucrative deals with Peacock specials, BravoCon appearances, and other Bravo-adjacent projects, and it's clear the network sees her as worth every penny. The fans are on Andy's side. For all the ups and downs Kyle has faced, her fan base remains fiercely loyal. Even those who have criticized her in certain seasons admit they can't picture the show without her. She's like the Beverly Hills big sister we all want. One fan wrote on social media, "You can roll your eyes at her 1 minute and cry with her the next." That exact emotional range is what Andy wants to protect. It's also why, if Kyle ever seriously considered leaving, fans believe Andy would go into full-scale crisis mode, pulling every string to make her stay. Will she ever walk away? While Kyle has hinted in interviews that she's thought about life beyond RHOBH, she's never committed to an exit plan. Some speculate that she'll stick around at least until she reaches a milestone, perhaps season 15, before considering a graceful farewell. Others believe she'll never truly leave, instead taking on a reduced role if needed, much like some OG housewives in other cities have done. And if Andy Cohen has his way, that's exactly how it will play out.